नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो भैया. This is JV'n Dr. Meenakshi, SONI Faculty of Homeopathic Science, JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH, Women's University, Jaipur, Department of Homeopathic Repertory. This is my practical session. Now we will discuss some important rubric of mind and the Grant's Repertory. Mind section is the first section of the Grant Repertory. In this section, Dr. Grant has discussed the rubric of the mind related to the mind. माइंड से रिलेटेड जितने भी सिम्टम्स होते हैं मेंटल जनरल में जिसे हम रखते हैं वो सारे के सारे मेंटल जनरल्स कवर्ड होते हैं माइंड सेक्शन से. उसके कुछ एग्जांपल्स हैं जो आपको इन द फॉर्म ऑफ सिम्टम मिलेंगे जिसको हम रूब्रिक में कन्वर्ट करेंगे. सो दिस इज द प्रैक्टिकल सेशन. The first system squats until the lips are turned blue and eyes staring, and she falls down fainting. So we can see this symptom in abuse here. Second one, anxiety on waking from the right full dreams. So we can go in the mind section and anxiety. Anxiety during convulsions. So anxiety fits. Must lie down with anguish. So anxiety is the main rubric and lying down is the sub-rubric. Anxiety on hearing, rushing water. Anxiety, noise, rushing water. Sixth है anxiety made him to walk rapidly. So anxiety, walking rapidly and rushes. This is the symptom and conversion of rubric. Disposed to find fault. Censorious treatment. Avoid the sight of people. Company aversion. That is very common. Crazy feeling on the top head, white feeling in head with confusion of ideas. So we can see in the concentration. Losses his way to well-known street, seeing confusion. Wraps up in fur during summer. Delirium, roving fur. Imagines other will observe her. Delusions and confusion. Inaccurate judgment of distance. So we can see it distance. Understands questions only after repetitions. So we can see dullness. Stammers when talking to stranger. Excitement. Swallow continue while talking. Excitement. Child cannot bear to have anyone come to them. We can see fear approach. Behind him that someone that is seen in the fear. Confusion. That pupil is observing her. We can see in the fear. Like cow dung, mud, saliva, feces. Feeling of isolation for second. Grabs genital during spasm, gesture. Picks at the bedclothes, gesture. Unmoved by apologies, hatred. Desire to several things at a time. बहुत सारी चीजें चाहिए होती है उसको एक ही बार में. Hurry. Stab his flesh with a knife which he hold. Impulsive. Do not complain. Indifference. कोई complain नहीं है. Complain nothing unless question. Indifference. Must exert self-control to prevent shooting himself. Injured. She will sit and break pins. Insanity. Dresses in her best clothes. Insanity. Insist upon saying his prayer at tail of his horse. Insanity. Makes useless purchases. Insanity. Useless purchases मतलब कि shopping. That is the main feature of female actually. Insanity. Passes his feces on floor. That is also insanity. Crackling of newspaper drives him to despair. Irritability, noise. Takes everything in bad part. Irritability. Must restrain herself from self-injuring. Loathing of life. Changing quickly from one subject to another. Loquacity. And over talkative also called in loquacity. Objection to whatever was proposed. Obstinate. Jiddi. Never focus on one matter. Persist in nothing. Does not recognize the relative rake.
Tries to kill pupil, that is also rape. Pull hair of bystander, that is also rape. Pulls his own hair, pulls. Horror of opposite sex, so that is religious. Scratch the lime of the ball, scratches. Expose the person, shameless. Brain cry, shirking. Knocking his head against the wall, striking. Rouse with difficulty, stupefaction. Think that the people are talking about her, suspicious, just like Lacasis. Answers correctly when spoken to delirium and unconsciousness, return at once. That is also C in unconsciousness. Related rubric which are otherwise not mentioned, just to highlight that you can have many more cross reference. Anticipation, anxiety, anticipatory or engagement. Anxiety, hypochondria, sadness. Anxiety, storm, during, fear, storm, generalities, storm. Company, aversion to stranger, courageous, audacity. Delirium, well, irritability, refuses things asked for. Abandoned, forsaken, thinks that he is deaf, dumb, delusion, disease. Anxiety, salvation, despair, religion, doubtful, soul, welfare of. Desire to be alone, spoken wants to be let alone. Torpor, dullness, wicked, moral feeling of want. So these are the rubrics of the mind. So rubric of the mind are compulsory to study for us because with the help of these rubric we can sort out the case easily. So these are the rubrics from the Kant repertory because mind section is the largest section of this repertory. So we can see the more symptoms, actually mental symptoms of mind in the Kant repertory. So the topic is completed now. Hope you are satisfied with my session. If you have any query, please mention in the comment box. I will resolve it. This is my practical session. These are only 65 rubrics of mind. And if you want to study the rubrics more and more, so you can see the mind section of the Kant repertory. And if you want to see the meaning of the mind rubric, so you can see the book Perceiving Rubric of the Mind by Dr. Farooq J. Master. This is best book. Thank you.